couple of years ago, I was talking to my friend John Conte, a great New York bass player, and he was talking about a certain amplifier and a certain bass, and he said, "Yeah, that's a good bass for guys like us." So when he said that, he did not need to elaborate because I knew what he meant by guys like us. So if you're a bass player, how do you join the Guys Like Us club, or are you already in it? Well, for starters, you'd have to have started playing the bass maybe like 1970. I started in 76. I think John did too. So you got to be like a 70s bass player. You came up, just picked it up in the 70s. Guys like us bass players usually play Fenders or Gibsons, and preferably with the Fenders, two of each, like two P basses, two J basses, flat wounds on one, round wounds on the other, a fretless P bass, and then maybe for the spare parts basses, maybe like a Rickenbacker or something like that, or a Hofner or a Guild Starfire. But it's mainly, I think, Fender and Gibsons. As far as amplifiers, SVTs, V4s, B15, B18, acoustic 360. So you kind of get the idea. It's guys like us, like sort of live in the past. We're the only ones that care about this stuff anymore. It's increasingly getting extinct. But we still do it because we're guys like us. So here's a good example of guys like us. Most people have a distortion box. I do. I use this Aguilar Agro, which is great. But guys like us need something that's visually cool as well, like this Dan Armstrong Blue Clipper. I just bought this, and unfortunately it didn't work the way it was supposed to, being plugged into the instrument. So luckily Kent Armstrong is around and he fixed it for me. Thank you, Kent. I appreciate it. You're the man. But see, guys like us would play a Gibson EB3 right out of the gate with this plugged in, because visually it says something to other guys like us. To some young guy, they may not know what's going on, but let's check this out, man. This is my EB3. I'm just using a neck pickup. So what this thing does, this is a distortion box that plugs into the instrument. So I'll play a little riff. If you're guys like us, you'll know what this is.